make a note of up to that particular highlighted one. Write with the new heading, write with the new heading, mention the test cases. Write with the new heading, mention the test cases, and then make a note of up to that particular highlighted one. All the online students also, please make a note of up to that particular highlighted one. All the online students also, please make a note of up to that particular highlighted one. Just make a note of up to that highlighted one. Then up to that highlighted one. All the online students, is it done? Right. After that, continue the same. Just continue the same. After that, just continue the same. Mention the benefits of effective test case. Just continue the same, writing with the new heading, write with the new heading, benefits of effective test case. Write with the new heading, mentioning the benefits of effective test case, and then make a note of up to that particular highlighted one. All the online students also, make a note of up to that particular highlighted one. Take with the new heading, write with the new heading, mention the benefits of effective test case. Benefits of effective test case, and make a note of up to that particular highlighted one. All the online students also, just please make a note of up to that particular highlighted one. Take care about all the points. The same thing need to be get comfortable in explaining the interviews. Just continue up to that highlighted one. Done. Just up to that highlighted one. Okay. Next, the last thing, continue the same. Mention that entry criteria. Entry criteria, that particular respective points. Exit criteria, that particular respective points. All the online students also, all the online students also, just continue the same. Mention the entry criteria, that particular respective points, and then exit criteria, that particular respective points. Just make a note of up to that particular highlighted one. Just continue up to that particular highlighted one. All the online students also, just continue up to that particular highlighted one. Done. All the online students, is that everyone is done? Okay, right. So let's understand what exactly mean by this and how exactly we can take care about these particular things here. As usual, as simple as our main target in completing the activity of STLC. Meaning of STLC, what is it? Software testing life cycle. So as part of STLC, what is the first step? Requirements. What is it? Understanding. Okay. After that, what is it? Test plan. Okay. Done. After that, what is it? Test scenarios. Okay. After that, what is it? Test cases. Okay. After that, test execution. Okay. Done. After that, what is it? Taking with bug reporting and retesting. What is the last activity? What is it? Test closure. So if I'm taking with manual testing, you may take care about any kind of project. You may take care about any kind of the project. You have to take care about in performing or implementing these particular steps. We need to take care about, in implementing these particular respective steps. If I'm taking these particular step, the very first thing, requirements understanding. This particular requirements understanding, we need to take care about in referring with requirement documents. We need to take care about in referring with requirement documents related to that project or according to that particular project, related to that project or according to that particular project, what exactly the requirement documents are there, we need to take care about in referring that particular requirement documents here. And then we got test plan. Test plan activity taking care by taking care by test lead. The test plan activity taking care by test lead. According to the real time, all that particular test plan activity taking care by the test lead. You are not worried about that particular one. The test lead will take care about it. As a tester, you have to take care about test scenarios. Meaning of test scenarios? Meaning of test scenarios. What need to be? What need to be tested? At the same time, what we got consider? High level design or taking with high level document. So we need to be get mentioned that what need to be tested, considering the high level design or taking with high level document here. So that is what exactly we have been done while working these particular test scenarios. While working these particular test scenarios, we need to be get taking care about. While working these particular test scenarios, we need to be get taking care about. We need to be get take care about in having this particular entry criteria and then taking with exit criteria. We need to take care about that particular entry criteria and then considering the exit criteria. Okay. Now see that if I'm taking with this particular test scenarios, mentioning the entry criteria and then considering the exit criteria. All these particular things we are already done. Now continued with the same, we need to take care about test cases. Continued with the same, we need to take care about test cases. If I'm taking with test cases, if I'm taking with test cases, the meaning of test cases, see the understanding. What is the meaning of test scenarios? Meaning of test scenarios. What need to be tested? Continued with the same. Continued with the same. The meaning of test cases. Continued with the same. The meaning of test cases. We can mention that. We can mention that how to be tested. We can mention that how to be tested. If I'm taking with test scenarios, what is the meaning of test scenarios? What need to be tested in that particular application? In that particular application, what are the functionalities need to be tested? In the same way, we got test cases. Meaning of test cases? Meaning of test cases. How to be tested. The meaning of test cases. We can mention that how to be tested. So how exactly we can take care about? How exactly we can take care about to test that particular functionality? That he will be saying that how to be tested. At the same time, we can consider that low level design. What make the difference? That I will explain. But for now, see the understanding. Meaning of test scenarios. What need to be tested? Meaning of test cases. How to be tested. In case of test scenarios, we use get consider high level design. In case of test cases, mentioning that low level design. In the same way, we need to take care about entry criteria. We need to take care about entry criteria and then taking care about exit criteria. We need to take care about the entry criteria and then taking care about exit criteria. Meaning of entry criteria? Meaning of entry criteria? Documents to be referred to perform particular activity. Currently, what is the activity we have to perform? What is the activity we have to perform? Test cases, test scenarios we done. We have to take care about test cases. The activity we need to be performed is test cases. In the same way, we got exit criteria. Meaning of exit criteria? Meaning of exit criteria? Result or output. The meaning of exit criteria. We can say that result or output. So while working this particular test cases also, we need to take care about that particular respective entry criteria and then taking care about exit criteria. Let's see that. So if I'm taking with test cases, if I'm taking with test cases, what exactly the entry criteria and what exactly that particular exit criteria. Previously, we mentioned that entry and exit for that particular test scenarios. In the same way, we got to take care about entry and exit for that particular respective test cases. So if I'm taking with test cases, entry criteria, what is the first document? What is the first document? Approved test plan. Taking care about the very first document mentioning that approved test plan. After that, what is the next document? What is it? Approved SRS. Okay. After that, what is the next one? Approved FRS. Meaning of SRS? Meaning of SRS? Software requirement specification. What is another name? For SRS, what is other name? System requirement specification. We can call as software requirement specification, or we can consider the system requirement specification. Then he got in a document of FRS. Meaning of FRS? Functional requirement specification. If I'm taking with SRS document, what is the use of SRS document? Use of SRS document to prepare test cases. Yeah. Use of SRS document. Requirements understanding. Yeah. The very starting days you written in your notebook, on the day very seriously written in your notebook. Use of SRS document to understand what need to be tested. If I'm taking with the use of SRS document, if I'm taking with the use of SRS document, we can say that to understand what need to be tested. In the same way, you got FRS, use of FRS to understand, what is it? Particular functionality. To get understanded what exactly, the particular functionality, to get understood what exactly the particular functionality need to be tested, that will be taking with FRS. In the same way, we need to take care about, approved test scenarios. Meaning of test scenarios? What is it? What need to be tested? Okay. After that, what is the next one? Test case guidelines. Meaning of guidelines? Rules and regulations. Then we got test case template. Meaning of template? What is it? Format. So we need to take care about that particular test case template and need to come up with in preparing with test cases. We need to take care about in providing all these things here, but not like mandatory that it will refer all the things, that it will depends on that project. According to that project, what are the things are available related to that project, or according to that project, what are the things are available, you need to take care about in referring all that particular project related documents, and need to be get understand in performing the required activity. Then you will be taking the result that you are mentioning that test cases should be reviewed and approved. So that particular test cases you need to take care about reviewed and approved. As usual, you got test case template. Meaning of the template? Format. Who will prepare the templates? Templates are prepared by? Test lead. Test scenarios prepared by? Test scenarios prepared by? Test scenarios prepared by. Test scenarios approved by. Test scenarios approved by. Test scenarios reviewed by. Test scenarios reviewed by. Testing cases created by. Test cases created by. Tester. Tester has to take care about in creating the test cases, designing the test cases. As a tester, we need to take care about in designing the test cases here. If I'm taking with test scenarios designed by the tester, test cases designed by that particular tester. Okay. Once test cases are created, that particular test cases reviewed by test cases reviewed by test lead. Test cases are reviewed by test lead, approved by test lead. Test cases and test scenarios. Test cases and test scenarios prepared by tester, reviewed by test lead, approved by test lead. Okay. So that is what we need to take care about the entry criteria and exit criteria related to that particular test cases. In case of interview, if they're asking about explain entry and exit criteria for test scenarios. Explain entry and exit criteria for test scenarios. Need to be get comfortable to explain. In the same way, need to be get comfortable in explaining entry and exit criteria for test cases. If interviewer is asking that, explain entry and exit criteria for test cases, you need to be get comfortable taking care about in explaining the entry criteria and taking care about in explaining exit criteria. So that is what you need to be get take care about in referring entry criteria and then taking care about exit criteria. Now we need to take care about in preparing nothing but documenting these particular test cases. If I want to get document these test cases, first what we need to refer? Approved test plan. For the time being, we are not worried about on that. What is the next one? Approved SRS. We are already having our SRS document. Having or not? We are already having our SRS document. The same thing need to refer. Next. What is the next one? Approved FRS. For now, do we have FRS document? What is our project? What is our project name? Adactin. For our Adactin project, do we have FRS document? No. It's totally depends on the real time. According to the real time standards, it depends on that project, depends on that particular client. Not like mandatory that always you will be getting with all the documents. It depends on client, depends on that project. Whatever documents are available, you have to take care about in referring that particular documents here. For now, we are not having FRS document. We are not worried. Having SRS document, need to take care about it. And then we got test scenarios. Having the test scenarios, we are already prepared. We are already done the test scenarios. That is what we need to refer. After that, test case guidelines. Meaning of the guidelines? Rules and regulations. So what exactly The guidelines need to be followed. That I will be explaining. What is the next one? What is the next one? Taking with test case template. Meaning of the template? Meaning of the template? Format. Who will prepare the template? Who will prepare the template? Test lead will prepare. So for now also, you guys are nothing to worried about in preparing any template. You are not worried. You are not worried in preparing any of the template. I'll take care about preparing the template. According to that template, you have to take care about in documenting test cases. You doesn't require to prepare any of the template. I will provide it according to that particular template. You have to take care about in documenting. So how exactly we can document? How exactly we can prepare? Let's understand. In this particular template, most of the things we are already knowing it. Most of the things we are already knowing it. Just we'll understand some more points related to the test case template. Just make a note of that particular description. First, write with the main heading. Mention the test case template. All the online students also write with the main heading test case template. Take with the main heading test case template. Write with the main heading is make a note of that particular respective description. Okay. So just make a note of that particular description. All the online students also, just I'll give the description, make a note of it. First, write the new heading. What is the new heading you written? What is the new heading you written? Test case template. Under that, write with the heading. Under that, write with the heading. Take with the first one, TC. Take with the first one, TC. Take with the first one, TC. Write the description. Test case ID. Test case ID or number. Test case ID next one, TS. Take the next one, TS. Write the description. Test scenario ID. Test scenario ID or number. Test scenario ID or number. Test scenario ID. Take the next one. Test design steps. Test design steps. Test design steps. Test design steps. Write the description. Write the description. Steps to be followed. Steps to be followed. Steps to be followed, steps to be particular functionality, steps to be followed to test particular functionality, steps to be followed to test particular functionality, to test particular take with the next one, input data or test data, input data or test data, input data or test data. Write the description, write the description. Data to be used, data to be used, data to be used to test particular functionality, data to be used to test particular functionality, data to be used to test particular functionality, to test particular functionality. Take the next one, expected result. Write the next one, expected result, expected result. Write the description, write the description. Result based on, result based on requirement document, result based on requirement document, requirement document, result based on requirement. Take the next one, actual result. Take the next one, actual result. Take the next one, actual result. Actual result. Write the description, write the description. Result based on, result based on application, result based on application, result based on application. Okay, result based on application, result based on application. Take the next one, pass. Take the next one, pass. Take the next one, pass. Write the description, write the description. Expected result, expected result and actual result, expected result and actual result should be same. Expected result and actual result should be same. Expected result and actual result should be same. should be same. Expected result and actual result should be same. Take the next one, fail. Write the next one, fail. Take the next one, fail. Write the description. Write the description. Expected result. Expected result and actual result. Expected result and actual result will not be same. Expected result and actual result will not be same. Expected result and actual result will not be same. Take the next one, not executable. Not executable. Take the next one, not executable. Write the description. Write the description. Test cases. Test cases which are test cases which are not related to test cases which are not related to current execution. Test cases which are not related to current execution. Which are not related to current execution. Test cases which are not related to current execution. Not related to current execution. Take the next one, comments. Take the next one, comments. Take the next one, comments. Write the description. Write the description. More information. More information. More information related to test cases. More information related to test cases. Related to test cases. And take the next one, defect ID. Defect ID. Defect ID. Write the description. ID of the defect. ID of the defect. ID of the defect or bug. ID of the defect or bug. Okay. Just cross check that. Just cross check that. All the online students also. All the online students also. Just cross check the description. First one, TC. What is the meaning of TC? Test case ID or test case number. Test case ID or number. What is the next one? TS. Meaning of TS? Test scenario ID or number. Okay. Then you got test design step. Test design step. Saying that steps to be followed. Steps to be followed to test particular functionality. steps to be followed to test particular functionality. Okay. Next we got input data or test data. You got input data or test data. So if I'm taking with input data or test data, meaning of that data to be used to test particular functionality. Data to be used to test particular functionality. Then you got expected result. Meaning of expected result? Result based on requirement document. Then you got actual result. Meaning of actual result? Result based on application. Then he got taking with pass. Meaning of the pass? Expected result and actual result should be same. And then he got fail. Meaning of the fail? Expected result and actual result will not be same. Then we got not executable. Meaning of not executable? Test cases which are not related to current execution. Then you will be taking with comments. Meaning of the comments? More information related to test cases. And finally, we got defect ID. Meaning of defect ID? ID of the defect or bug. So this is what we need to take care about that particular template. So that particular template also, according to our understanding, templates prepared by test lead. So always templates are prepared by test lead. So you doesn't require to prepare any of the template. So for your project also, you doesn't require to prepare any of the template. So that particular template I was taking care about in providing that particular template. So that particular template I'm just taking care about in providing in your Google Classroom. I'm just taking care about in providing that particular respective Google Classroom. In that particular Google Classroom, I used to take care about in providing that particular respective template. So you guys doesn't require to prepare any of the template. So related to this particular test case template also, if I'm taking with this particular test case template also, you have to take care about that particular test case template from that particular respective Google Classroom. From the Google Classroom, you will download from that particular Google Classroom, you will be taking care about in downloading the test case template. Once you download that particular test case template, once you download that particular test case template, that particular template first will provide in the folder of templates as usual regular thing. First we have to take care about in providing in the folder of templates. We need to take care about in providing in that particular templates folder. Once we got provide in that particular templates folder, after that what need to be done? The same template the same template. What exactly the test case template is there, the same template you will take care about in test cases folder. In the test cases folder, you will take care about in providing the template. In the test cases folder, you will take care about in providing that particular respective template. So that particular one, you will take care about in doing that particular rename activity. That you will be taking with the rename, mentioning the test cases, that you will be taking with test cases. That particular test cases you need to be get related to which project? Related to which project? Taking with adapting. So related to that particular adapting project, you need to come up with in preparing that particular test cases. So that is also nothing but Excel only.